course, I still work there, but I will say that, having to come out here running a digital business has been able to show me another way of, there's a better way of earning, not about just clocking in, but there's a better way of earning. And this is where I share with my fellow parents out there, busy people who work in demanding careers, that there's a better way out. This month of June, don't just work hard. Figure out a way that you can create more. Figure out something that will work for you. A digital business is one of them, but there's so many ways that are working now. Digital businesses or digital era is here to stay. And it's here for a lot of busy parents or a lot of people, at least, who work in demanding career. You don't have to be a parent for you to run this business, but I just talk to parents just like me. I'm coming from a spot where I was working multiple jobs. I was gone all day long. I was missing out all my kids' milestone. I was out there building somebody else's dream while mine was just sitting right there. And nobody else was, showing me that there's a better way out there. I know that people have run this digital business for a while, but some of us, especially myself, who is an introverted person, someone that cannot show up on camera, I'm here running my digital business. So what are you? What is stopping you to start your digital business? Why are you scared? Or what is that thing that you look around and you feel like this digital business is not for you, or it's something that you couldn't do? What is that one thing that is stopping you to come out here and create a future for yourself and your family? If you're out there working multiple jobs, you're working overtime every single day, it's that time that you can create your own future for yourself and your family. If you're like me, 2 years ago now, I was working tirelessly, until a health challenge that really proved me that I needed a backup plan. As a nurse, we are out there, we feel like we have it, we have the bag. But at the end of the day, if you stop working even one day, even two, that means that there's no income coming in. Everything stops right there. So I'm here asking my healthcare workers, people who work in demanding careers, people who work in jobs that need you there physically, what is your backup plan? If you're out there working every single day, if you stop working today, if you're not able to work physically, what's going to happen? This is a question. What is going to happen after that? Here in our platform is where we have nurses who have realized that working multiple jobs did not give them that time freedom or financial freedom. Here is where we have truck drivers who came out here. They're tired of sitting, driving 17 hours, 24 hours around the clock for them to provide a better life for their families. They're running this digital business right here. Even people who were office warriors before, who were sitting in offices thinking that they have it all, they have made the career work for them, but realizing that it's all about paying bills and that's it. Here is where we're talking about freedom. If you haven't started a side hustle that works for you when you're sleeping, it's that time of the year that you need to make that change happen. You need to come in with a mindset that you need to to be your own boss. You need to be your own employee. Employ yourself, work as your own boss. That's what I realized, and that's what I'm doing right now. So parents who just are out there looking for a side hustle that will work for you when you're not able to work or when you're not capable of working anymore. Here is where you can earn money digitally when you're not available, when you're not present for you to be able to work. We have the best automated systems that work for us. So if you're out there, you haven't started a side hustle for yourself, you're working around, you feel burnout, you're just tired of doing the same thing over and over again. I've been in healthcare over 10 years. I did not see any change happen. All I was doing is the same thing over and over again. It's about waking up in the morning. Monday comes around, you are working the same shift, the same hours. There's nothing that is working for you. You are out there just making sure the bills are paid, you have food, you have shelter, and that's about it. We repeat over and over again for over 10 years now that I've been in healthcare. And that is why I had to decide to put a stop into that routine. And I started a digital business for myself. And I'm here telling my fellow parents, if you're out there, if you're in healthcare, and nothing has been working for you, What are you waiting for? What is stopping you from starting a digital business that runs at the background when you're not there? That works for you around the clock, 24 hours when you don't have to work. When you're tired, the business is up and running. When you don't feel like it, the business is up and running. Running 24 hours on the clock just for